Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Former President Trump is asking the Supreme Court to intervene in the Justice Department's case against him for taking government documents. He wants the special master appointed to review those documents to have access to everything marked classified.
The 11th Circuit had previously sided with DOJ, ruling that the classified documents could be separated from the rest for the criminal investigation. The Trump legal team request goes to Justice Clarence Thomas for consideration based on geographical jurisdiction.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. The Biden administration is asking major oil-producing nations to not cut production. That group meets today.
OPEC Plus nations led by Saudi Arabia and Russia are reportedly considering a cut of up to 2 million barrels of oil a day. White House officials say President Biden will take necessary steps to protect American consumers.
Fox's Sean Langell. Gas prices are up another 3 cents a gallon since yesterday, according to AAA. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Wednesday, October 5th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. In news today, Tennesseans who want to cast a ballot in the November 8th state and federal general election have less than 1 week until the voter registration deadline on Tuesday, October 11th. Registering to vote, updating, or checking your registration status is fast, easy, and secure with the Secretary of State's online voter registration system, govotn.gov. Using a computer, phone, or tablet, any U.S. citizen with a driver's license or a photo ID issued by the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security can register in minutes at govotn.gov. Each submission is checked against the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security's database. Voters can also download a paper voter registration application at govotn.gov. Completed paper voter registration applications must be mailed to your local county election commission office or submitted in person. Mailed voter registrations must be postmarked by October 11th. Election Day registration is not available in Tennessee. Early voting for the November 8th state and federal general election starts Wednesday, October 19th and runs Monday to Saturday until Thursday, November 3rd. The deadline to request an absentee by-mail ballot is Tuesday, November 1st. From News Channel 9, a former Tennessee state trooper has gone missing after he was sentenced for a misdemeanor assault conviction on a charge that he pulled the face mask off a protester during the COVID-19 pandemic in August 2020. In a Facebook post Monday, Columbia police said 54-year-old Harvey Briggs was last seen in the city on October 1st, the day after receiving a 6-month probation sentence, and he was driving a black 2015 Ford Fusion. He pleaded no contest to the assault charge on September 15th. Before he left, Briggs made several concerning statements to his family, and they haven't heard from him since, police said. Police are asking anyone with additional information to contact them. They did not provide details of Briggs' comments to his family. The terms of Briggs' probation require him to receive permission from his probation officer to leave the county where he lives. Dana McClendon, Briggs' defense attorney, declined to comment Tuesday. Also from News Channel 9, you might see the Tennessee Highway Patrol at your child's school more often. As a part of Governor Bill Lee's executive order on school safety, Tennessee state troopers say they've already started and will continue to be more visible than in past years at Tennessee schools. Troopers were already watching school zones for speeders, but Colonel Matt Perry says you will see them out of their cars as well. Colonel Matt Perry of the Tennessee Highway Patrol commented on the added presence at a Williamson County Policy Talk meeting recently, saying they're driving school parking lots now, not to alarm parents or to let them think there's something going on. However, since they're already there, they might as well ride through. THP won't go banging on doors at schools, but if they see something suspicious or off, they'll be visible. THP says there's close to 1,800 schools in the state, and they don't get to go to all of them, but they want to. This has been your local and state news on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
All right, Mix 1041, WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we're getting started on this Wednesday, October the 5th. Good morning to each and every one of you listening in on the radio, also on Talk 101.3 The Buzz this morning, that listening audience, and then MixTV.tv. Dwayne Williams sitting in helping Bridget this morning. Bridget, good morning to you.
Well, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing really good. And Gideon Ratcliffe in the back, taking care of business with MixTV.tv. I'm sure he's not got his cable hooked up back there, does he? Probably
No,
not. Yeah,
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
The lights are still off, so he may or may not be awake.
Yeah, it seems like young people these days, and if you're listening in, you probably know what I'm talking about, they don't like lights on in a workspace or anything else.
Nope.
I mean, you come in the mornings, if Gideon's in charge, which he is all this week, lights are off. And now Sheridan, which takes care of the front area here and all of our social media, when she's here, she likes the lights off.
And they're the two youngest ones here.
They are the two youngest ones here. Now, for me, in my age category, if you leave the lights off, I'm going to be asleep.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the way my brain thinks. Lights are low, time to go to sleep. So thus, I have to flip lights on when I come in. I'm like that old song, every light in the house is on. I think that's a country song. But, but good morning to everybody out there. Once again, we do have lights on this morning. So good morning to you out there. If you drive by our studios, we're kind of like Motel 6. We left the lights on so you could see where you're at on Mouse Creek Road. Did you know, I know that teachers are still on fall break this week. Did you know that today is World Teachers Day?
Oh.
Yeah. So I know our teachers, if you're listening, then you're up. Why? It would be the question.
Right. Go back to bed.
Go back to bed.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy these last few days. But, it's World Teachers Day, so start by thanking a teacher. So if you're someone that has a teacher in your family, like I do, those type things, maybe just give them a little text later, not right now, and say, hey, happy World Teachers Day. They'll probably have no idea what you're talking about, but at least you've done something nice for somebody.
That's great.
And that leads me to the next thing, Bridget.
Okay.
And this is something that you can probably do better today because of who's in the studio with you.
Okay.
It's National Do Something Nice Day.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah. So make someone's day by holding the door for them. Tipping a little bit extra is what one of the things says you can do today if you're going out for lunch. Giving a proper compliment. Bridget, your hair looks wonderful today.
Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that. You're so nice to me.
So two things. Thank a teacher. It's World Teachers Day and National Do Something Nice Day. So I guess the nice thing for me, I came in to help you this morning.
Right, and I greatly appreciate that.
So that was my nice thing for you today. But anyway,
I've been struggling the last 2 mornings.
Let's go ahead and get started. We do have some sad news to report. I don't know if you heard, Loretta Lynn passed away at the age of 90, the coal miner's daughter. We'll dive a little bit more into that just a little bit later. But right now, let's go ahead and get a check of traffic. And for that, back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Just checked in with Bradley County 911. They give us the all clear this morning. We have no reports of any accidents. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and are respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Bridget, now you've said this before. You much rather sit in your chair than this chair.
100%.
I mean, sitting in this chair, it's a little stressful.
It can be, yes.
I mean, sometimes the vibes that it gives off is just stressful.
Sometimes you talk for 5 minutes and your mic is not on.
You did do that yesterday.
That happened.
I was in the back and I was thinking, did we go off the air? Is there something weather-related I didn't know about?
Because, we went off air for sure.
Well, you know, sometimes those little buttons, they get the best of you, don't they?
A little tricky.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hands. You might think they're just for waving, but they can be used for all kinds of things, like making made-from-scratch biscuits at Hardee's.
Bite into the new 2 for $5 breakfast deal only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Wenger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA, practice made perfect.
On TV, you've seen that commercial on TV.
Right.
I think the funniest thing that I come back to is when we started playing the radio side, and I hadn't seen it on TV yet. Somebody said, "Who's Robin?"
Yeah, we couldn't figure that out for a long time.
Was it you that did that?
Yeah, well, Steve was talking about it too. We had no idea who they were talking about.
We was trying to welcome home Robin or whatever it says there, and we're like, "Who's Robin?" We didn't know that Robin was actually a bird.
Yeah.
That once you saw the commercial, it all made sense. Imagine that. Well, let's go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 78. Clear skies this evening with a low of 48. And then for tomorrow, mainly sunny with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 39 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, Bridget. We lost a legend in the music world. Loretta Lynn passed away Tuesday at her home in Tennessee. She was 90, and she was an inspiration not only with her music but her story. Now, she got married at age 15 and had her first of 6 children at age 16.
Wow.
Of course, remember her story that became an iconic on the screen. Coal miner's daughter was kind of what they always remembered her as, and we're going to play a little tribute to all the people out there, especially around here, that are Loretta Lynn fans. I know my mom and that generation was, so here she is this morning as we remember her.
What can we expect in today's forecast, though, and moving forward throughout the season? So we're talking about really nice weather today, really nice for the entire week ahead. So I like to think that that's no better time than to set up your weather radio, take the nice weather, prepare for when we could have significant events. So that way you're already set to go. So a great idea to head out there to Academy Sports. I did want to draw your eyes first because we've been talking about Hurricane Ian to just show you what's happening in the tropics right now before we head back and talk about our local area. So yesterday, Tropical Depression 12 developed. It's much further off to the east. It's forecasted to kind of dissipate by tomorrow, so not making an impact on any land. But there's another area that the National Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on. It's right off of the coast of South America here. So nothing well formed yet. Here are the Windward Islands, but they are giving it in the next 2 days a 60% chance for some tropical formation. The next 5 days an 80% chance. Now this is more likely to move directly to the west, but of course that'll be something that we'll watch in the days to come. So I did want to give you that update as far as that potential future tropical system. Here locally though, we're just again talking about that fantastic fall weather. So temperatures right now are a little bit cooler than yesterday morning, especially seeing that from Dayton to Cleveland to Athens. 6 degrees cooler right now in Chattanooga compared to this time yesterday. So the area 40s across the board, the exception being Chattanooga, we're still hanging on to 51 degrees. And also if you head further to the east, it's a little bit chillier there. So 37 right now at the Andrews Murphy Airport. But regardless of your exact temperature, you do want to grab that jacket before you head out the door. Make sure that your child has the jacket before they head to the bus stop because it is chilly outside this morning. Now the good news is, even though we'll have chilly temperatures for the next few hours, we're really expecting a warm and seasonable afternoon ahead. It's going to feel really nice outside. So get through the next several hours this morning. By lunchtime, it's already up to 70 degrees. So we have really low humidity in place for the day today. That's why we're getting that big temperature range from chilly in the morning, but warm in the afternoon, hitting 75 by 2 o'clock, 77 at 4 p.m. Generally high temperatures today are going to range from about 73 to 78 across the area. And we'll continue to have that light breeze coming from the northeast to the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So let's take a peek then. This is our radar and wind. I have the wind at the steering current level, so it's a little bit higher up in the atmosphere than what you would talk about for surface level wind. But you can see this low pressure system here. We have a high pressure system. That big blue H means the nicer weather for our area since that's what's close closest to us, and then cold front to our northwest. So let's just run through futurecast then of what we're going to be expecting. So nice, gorgeous weather for us through the day today. Again, plentiful sunshine. There may be a couple of stray clouds in the afternoon, and that's it. Clear, cool, and quiet overnight. Big Blue H smack dab over our area tomorrow. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Now, as we look at
country music legend, if you ask probably any current country music star, especially female artists, they'll say that she had a lot of influence on them. So she will be sadly missed. All right, time to turn our attention to an in-studio interview right now. Dr. Eston Wenger is in the studio with us. Premier Surgical Cleveland is who he represents. We're going to welcome the doctor in this morning. Doctor, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. So glad to have you in. We were trying to catch up there during the song break. I know that you guys are doing lots of things there at Premier Surgical. We see the commercials on Mixed TV and stuff all the time, the transformation that people make after they've been into your office, especially with vein treatment.
Yes.
And I know that you and I had talked before, but some new treatments have come out with vein treatment. Is that right?
Yeah, some things that are becoming now more accepted by the insurance company, which is what's in the end kind of the most important because they're the ones paying for it. But yeah, there's a glue out there that we can use. And if you've ever had something done or talked to someone that's had it done with the laser or radiofrequency catheter, now it's only one stick. You don't have to get multiple local injections for anesthesia. That it can just be done with one. And I've done some now, and the outcomes are great. I mean, the patient's legs look fantastic. They're happy, and I'm happy. So, yeah, this is a good time if you're like, okay, my legs are not where they need to be. I don't like the way they feel. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the swelling. I don't, whatever. This would be a good time here and now in the fall where we got our pants back on and we're not worried about wearing shorts that we can, if you want to get these legs ready for, next spring, next
spring
summer.
And summer, yeah, there you go.
Or you're just tired of where they feel. I mean, if you're just tired of feel like you're pulling a tree trunk, behind you or below you, come in, we can take a look.
Again, Dr. Eston Wenger, Premier Surgical Cleveland, talking about some of the vein treatment that's available there. When people talk about varicose veins and you see those bulging veins in people's legs, even I had been in your office and did a procedure like that. It's those type things that sometimes it's cosmetic, but sometimes it could be medical, right?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. And actually, it's a great question because most people feel that even though they have these varicose veins, that it's a cosmetic issue.
Right.
When in fact, they have the pain, they have the aching, they have the swelling, they have the discoloration of their legs. And actually, that is covered typically by most insurances. It's not considered cosmetic. Now, if it's those little purple, blue, red veins that you have in your leg, yes, that's cosmetic. And we treat those as well.
Sure.
But yes, even the ropey veins, we do an ultrasound in the office. We take a look. We see if there's something that we can fix. And typically, if you have, varicose veins that are bulging outside your leg, 90+% of the time, there's going to be something that we can do to help you with that.
And going through that procedure there with you in your office there at Premier Surgical, you were telling me a lot of those bulging veins is because of previous trauma or something that may have been on in your life that's kind of rose its head up and is now more prevalent than what it was. And I guess those are the ones that can be dangerous, right?
They can be. There's different reasons why we get the bulging veins. It could be because mom or dad or grandma or grandpa had them. It could be that, our job requires that we stand for hours and hours and hours, day in and day out. Could be the fact that we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. It could be, yes, people have been hit in the leg, and it's amazing. They say, and this is where the veins popped up.
Right.
This is exactly where I was hit, and this is where the vein. So, the problem is there's trauma to the vein, and they have valves in them so that the blood could only move in one direction. Well, if those valves are traumatized, they don't heal. And so once it happens, then they start forming and they don't go away. I mean, the things you could do are elevate your legs, put on some compression hose. And these are things, obviously, that we would discuss with you in the office.
Sure.
But yeah, trauma is definitely one that will lead to these veins.
Yeah, no, when I was in your office, you kind of explained everything to me. So you left there with a sense of knowing, what some of the things that could have been the possibility why you have those. And so there is, it seems like an array from inheritance to trauma to just hardworking people.
Everyday wear and tear.
Yeah, just everyday wear and tear, just hardworking people. And so Premier Surgical right here in Cleveland can help you with those vein treatments. Now, Dr. Wenger, I know there's other things. I know we usually talk about vein treatments and stuff. That seems to be a specialty of yours.
Yes.
But what are some of the, just briefly, some of the other surgical specialties that you guys kind of oversee there in the office?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times we do a lot of hernias. We do them robotically, which is nice. That's changed a lot of how we have fixed hernias, and it's been really nice for the patient. But we still do the old-fashioned open ones, the big repairs. Take out gallbladders, and we're there for breast cancer and colon cancer and diverticulitis and even skin lesions. You got a skin lesion or a lump or bump that won't go away or that's draining. We take care of that typically in the office.
Wow.
So,
yeah, all the stuff that you do there in the office is kind of remarkable that you don't have to do this and go there, then go there, then go to another place. It's all pretty much done there in your office, which makes it very convenient and very relaxing for those people that kind of stress out about going to 5 different offices to get something done.
Sure, absolutely.
So that is such a good thing. Premier Surgical Cleveland, Dr. Eston Wenger, talking about some of their surgical specialties that they do. Again, vein treatment is one of the things that we like to talk about with Dr. Wenger because that's something that really affects probably, 80-90% of people. I mean, I guess. I mean, it seems to be pretty high.
The statistics are around 50 to 60 million people in the United States. So that's what, a sixth, seventh? So
of the population.
Of the population.
Yeah.
And that's at least. So, and again, people don't realize. Now, for some people, it's not a big deal, but for some people, it is a big deal. You can get ulcers. Your one leg can be larger than the other. You can get what we call bronzing of the leg and get discoloration. And sometimes there's things we can do for it. Sometimes there's things we cannot. But, I'm happy for you to come in and we could take a look and chat about it and try to educate you and then see if there's something we could do in the end to make you and your life better.
I guess my final question, Dr. Wenger, before we go, you see a lot of people, you mentioned summer, a lot of people wearing shorts and things like that. The lower part of the leg below the calf toward the ankles kind of got that discoloration where it looks kind of red or prickly. Is that kind of what you're referring to those type things?
Yeah, and again, it's not always from a treatable varicose vein.
Right.
But if you have varicose veins and your leg is swollen and you're starting to notice that, hey, I'm starting to get this year-round tan or redness above my ankle. And some people actually get cellulitis.
Wow.
They have to be treated with antibiotics and so on and so forth. And again, these are more advanced people.
Yes.
I'd rather you not get to that stage.
Right. So
I'd rather take care of it beforehand. But yeah, that is exactly right. If you start looking at people's lower legs and ankles, unfortunately, that's what I do.
Yeah.
As far as when I'm out in public, it just...
You're checking out ankles and legs, right?
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you see there have questions, by all means, give us a call or get on the website. You can make an appointment that way.
Yeah, can you give me the website there?
Yeah, it's premiersurgical.com, and then you'll go to the Cleveland office because there's other offices in Knoxville.
Sure.
And then our number is 423-472-5423.
Well, Dr. Wenger, it's always great to have you and kind of catch up, kind of remind people of health and things like that, especially with their veins. And if you have a family member that you're concerned about, send them in to Dr. Wenger. He'll do a great analysis and let them know what's going on with them. And maybe it's nothing. And that would be a peace of mind to know. But if there's something going on, you need to know about that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Doctor, it's great to have you in. Anything else before we go?
Well, no, on the way here, though, I'll just tell you that at Georgetown and 25th Street, someone drove their car into the cash place 24/7.
Yep.
So I was met with fire trucks and ambulances coming here.
Wow.
They're going the other way. But as a dad, I had to think about this. So if you drive your car into a place like that, is that considered an auto deduction?
I don't know. Or is it called really a drive-through? That would be the bigger question. But Dr. Wenger, thanks so much for the traffic update and everything else going on this morning. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Okay. Thanks, Dwayne. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. And Bridget, let's head back over to you.
Okay, happy anniversary today to Holly and Eric Mountain. They are celebrating their 3rd wedding anniversary today. Gavin Hoog, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is 11 today. Happy birthday, Gavin. That was one that was sent in via text. So if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, just let us know. Dwight and Diane Orr, they celebrated their 48th wedding anniversary yesterday. Their son says they are the best grandma and papa to their 3 kids.
Hey, what about me?
Well,
I guess, all right.
He doesn't know you.
He doesn't know me, so I can't be that for him. I can just be that for my grandson. Yeah,
exactly. Sandy Harrison is having a birthday today, and then Kendall Kate is 22 today. That is from her parents. They requested that we play Taylor Swift's 22 at some point this morning for her 22nd birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
Yeah, I wonder if they got one of those kind of drive-thrus like Dr. Wenger was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so be careful there around, he said 25th and Georgetown, right there at one of those cash advance type places there.
We'll call and get more details on that.
All right, we'll be back. Got a news update right now with Mix 1041.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Your virtual news have an update from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. In news today, Tennesseans who want to cast a ballot in the November 8th state and federal general election have less than 1 week until the voter registration deadline on Tuesday, October 11th. Registering to vote, updating, or checking your registration status is fast, easy, and secure with the Secretary of State's online voter registration system, govotn.gov. Using a computer, phone, or tablet, any U.S. citizen with a driver's license or a photo ID issued by the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security can register minutes at govotn.gov. Each submission is checked against the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security's database. Election day registration is not available in Tennessee. Early voting for the November 8th state and federal general election starts Wednesday, October 19th and runs Monday to Saturday until Thursday, November 3rd. The deadline to request an absentee by mail ballot is Tuesday, November 1st. From News Channel 9, a former Tennessee state trooper has gone missing after he was sentenced for a misdemeanor assault conviction on a charge that he pulled the face mask off a protester during the COVID-19 pandemic in August 2020. In a Facebook post Monday, Columbia police said 54-year-old Harvey Briggs was last seen in the city on October 1st, the day after receiving a 6-month probation sentence, and he was driving a black 2015 Ford Fusion. He pleaded no contest to the assault charge on September 15th. The terms of Briggs' probation requires him to receive permission from his probation officer to leave the county where he lives. Dana McClendon, Briggs' defense attorney, declined to comment Tuesday. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working that accident that thankfully Dr. Wenger just mentioned. 25th Street at Georgetown. A car has hit a building there, so it's not blocking the roadway, but you're going to see emergency crews on the scene there. Again, that's 25th Street at Georgetown here in Cleveland. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Bridget, I wonder if Doug Vierthaler is listening in this morning, getting ready to play the Cleveland Ford spot that Steve does so seriously about their construction sale.
Yeah.
Somebody said, man, Steve's really serious about that construction sale spot for Cleveland Ford. And, so it's one of those things. Maybe Doug's listening in this morning. Doug, have you got your hard hat on? Don't be walking around the dealership when they're doing all this construction without your hard hat on, all right? And let's hear from Steve. He's going to tell us a little bit more about it.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best life, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 79 and a low of 48 this evening with clear skies tonight. For tomorrow, sunny again with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 39 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Time now for a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. This sports update presented by the Town Squire.
Did you know the Town Squire had tuxedo rentals? Yes, they do. Weddings, proms, and special occasions. Come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tux rentals over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and styles to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977 to fulfill your clothing needs. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, the shop that appreciates a customer.
Ah, yeah, just let that sink in there, Bridget, for a second. Last night, your Atlanta Braves won the National League East for the 5th time in a row by beating the Miami Marlins 2-1. Now, it's the Braves' 22nd division title all-time. Now, that is the most in Major League Baseball history. Again, just let that all sink in. Yes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't get enough of that. Now, the Braves will move on as they will be in the playoffs, of course. They will have a bye in the NL wildcard round, which will be starting on Friday. With that happening, they'll get a few days rest. They don't have to play in that wildcard divisional round and those kind of things. So they will begin on Tuesday, October the 11th. Now, the Braves will face the winner of the wild card round between the Phillies and the Cardinals. Phillies and the Cardinals will be playing starting on Friday, and the other National League wild card round is going to be the Padres at the Mets. And so those will be one of those two teams, the Phillies or the Cardinals, will face the Braves in that divisional round starting on Tuesday, October the 11th. Just in case you're looking a little bit down the road, the World Series starts on October the 28th. We would love to be back there again. Now, the final regular season game, which holds no bearings for the Braves, win or lose, nothing changes after today. They'll be at the Marlins 4:10. Since that's an afternoon game during the week, that will be on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Now, here's how the Braves came back and won the NL East. They were 10.5 games back on June the 1st. Think about that. 10.5 games. The Mets had a lead on the Atlanta Braves. Here's what they did since June the 1st. They only won 78 games, went 78-33. That was best in Major League Baseball during that time span. They scored 5.2 runs per game. That was first in Major League Baseball. Their bullpen shut down the opponents. They were number one in all of baseball during that same timeline. So that's how you overcome a 10.5 game deficit just a few months into the season. Moving on to other baseball news, Aaron Judge broke Roger Maris's 61-year-old American record there in the American League, hitting his 62nd home run last night against the Rangers. I think Maris has had family in the stands there last night. Now, of course, if you want to go back, the National League and all-time baseball record was set by Barry Bonds, 73, but that was back in the PED steroid era. I don't know if people really believe that Barry Bonds is the home run king. People are now chanting that Aaron Judge is the home run king. So we'll let you decide that for yourself. Going back to the wild card series that starts on Friday for the AL, we talked about the NL a while ago. It's the Rays at the Guardians and the Mariners at the Blue Jays. So there you go. There is your wild card round. All those will be at one location. The home team, the higher seed, will get to host all three games if that's what it takes. Those will be on Friday. And so, again, the regular divisional round will begin on Tuesday, October the 11th. The Braves will face either the Phillies or the Cardinals in that divisional round. All right, so that's a quick check of sports. One other reminder, just briefly here, high school football. It's going to be kind of an odd week for us. Bradley, their football game, if you haven't heard, got moved to Thursday night. They'll take on Ooltewah there at Bradley Central High School at the football field on Thursday. 7 o'clock is kickoff. You'll hear that on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Tickets are available at the Town Squire. And keep in mind, Cleveland and Walker Valley are on buys this week for the first time, Bridget, since I can remember ever during a regular football season. We're not going to have Friday night football at all.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an oddity. So if you tune in Friday night looking for football, you're not going to find it because Walker Valley, Cleveland are off, and Bradley is playing Thursday night this week. Again, on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Listen in for that broadcast. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. We got some more sports to get to, but first, we got to take care of Bobby Ludwig. He's your Edward Jones financial advisor. We'll talk to him and dive right back into sports in just a second with our friends from Lee University. But good morning to you, Bobby. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm freezing my butt off is what I'm doing. Good morning.
Bobby, we are alive on the radio.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, besides being cold?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. It's the fall's in the air and winter's coming. It just reminds me of Steve making me wait out here in the porch every morning, but that's all right. So we got a good report this morning, Dwayne.
Well, let's hear it.
The Dow up, continuing its run up. The Dow was up 825 points to close at 30,316. The S&P up 112 to close at 3,790, and the Nasdaq up 360 yesterday to close at 11,176. So continuing its rally yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby, we appreciate that report. It is better than what we heard yesterday, so that is good news. And that's what you tell us all the time, Bobby. We just got to stay the course. Don't get too high, get too low. Just stay the course for the long part, right?
That's right. Wealth develops over time, and there is work to investing. And that work means sometimes it's very difficult to stay and remain invested, but it's important to have a long-term view. And I hear this a lot, Dwayne. I'm getting close. I'm 70 years old or 75, or I don't have the time anymore. Well, most people do. They have a need to have a long-term perspective. And in retirement, we hope you're going to be retired for a long time. And if you have money left over, that goes to your kids. So it really can have a long-term view. Now, we want to plan for short-term events. That doesn't mean we don't make adjustments and changes the portfolio based on the short term. But most people have a long-term view, even if they don't think so. So we try to remind them of that.
Good information there, Bobby. How can our listeners reach out to you if they want to maybe go over their portfolio or maybe just get something started?
Yeah, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Bonner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much for the information. Get back inside and warm up a little bit.
That's right. Getting some coffee. Thanks, Dwayne.
All right. See you later. That's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Going to turn our attention now back to sports. Carmel Astoria here with Lee University. We have got a segment that we've been trying to get consistent with here because we know how much people in Cleveland and Bradley County love Lee University and the athletic programs that are there. So we're trying to spotlight those more and more, especially this season. And Carmel Astoria's got a guest. We're going to talk about a couple things here right now. Good morning, gentlemen. How are y'all doing?
Good morning, Dwayne. Great to be here with you. And, you referenced the oddity of not having Friday night football in the middle of the season, right?
You got a cure for this.
We've got a cure for it. I've got Friday night football for you over at the Lee soccer field at the Raycon Sports Complex. We've got a big doubleheader coming up in conference game against rival West Florida tomorrow night, 5 and 7. The number 9th ranked Lady Flames women's team will play at 5. The men will play at 7. So 2 big conference games. So you might not have American football tomorrow night, but come on out to the Raycon Sports Complex. It's going to be a beautiful evening on Friday night to watch some soccer.
Yeah, let's get an introduction here and let's find out what's going on.
Well, Dwayne, we talk a lot about the local flavor that Lee University Athletics has, and we truly are not only just the NCAA Division II institution here in town, but the local athletes that come to our program. And no better example of that is Caleb Morgan, who's our director of the cross country and track and field programs. What a job he has done over the course of his tenure as we have transitioned to the NCAA and winning regional and national championships in indoor track and field and conference championships. He could give you all the numbers, but Caleb Morgan is here, and his cross-country teams are off to an incredible start.
Coach, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we went to Louisville Classic this weekend, which is always a big race for us every single year. We try to be consistent and go up there. But we ran in the gold division, which is a lot of Division I schools. It was about 35 schools total. And our men actually finished second, and we were only behind Grand Valley State, who was last year's national champion in Division II. But beat a lot of really good Division I teams. We raced ETSU, Appalachian State, UTC. And we came out on top against all of those. And then our women, they're off to a really good start as well. They're currently ranked 10th nationally, and kind of the same thing with them. They've really been putting in a lot of work. It's supposed to be a down year for us. We lost our top 2 girls from last year who were all Americans, but we've had a lot of girls step up, and we're really young, and they're definitely coming along and doing a really good job.
Yeah, local flavor. I think somebody's a part of that. Ryan Lovelace, that's part of our station here, part of Lee Athletics there as well. You got anything good to say about Ryan?
Not really. I asked Carmen if he was going to be here this morning, and he said no, so I said I would be here for sure.
You would make an appearance.
Yeah. But we're actually redshirting Ryan. He's going to do 5 years with us at Lee, and he's actually doing a really good job, and we'll be excited to have him as a redshirt freshman, and hopefully we can get him a good year of development, but he's doing an awesome job, and we love having him.
Yeah, those local kids, just a tremendous asset to be a part of Lee University. Isn't that right, Carmen?
Oh, absolutely. And, it's a tribute to Coach Morgan and our coaching staff, because we recognize, listen, all the good programs you look at nationally, from D1 to D2, they recruit in their own backyard. I mean, if you have the talent in your own backyard, you want to keep that talent local. And then you expand your footprint. And obviously, as our programs have grown nationally, our footprint has expanded nationally and internationally. Some of our programs, particularly, our men's soccer program and our men's and women's tennis programs have recruited really well internationally, which is great too. But yeah, we love to keep the local talent right here in Cleveland, and I know the fans and community love to rally behind that. And a tribute to Coach Morgan. Dwayne, for, 7 years now, I've been associated with the radio station, right? And I used to do the sports drive, and I would harp every week that the SEC is overrated. You've heard me say this many times as an Ohio State Buckeye fan. Well, Coach Morgan and his teams, how many SEC teams have you guys beaten this year so far? Head-to-head?
4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go.
There you go.
The proof is in the pudding, Dwayne. No, they're off to a great start. To Coach Morgan's point, I mean, it is really difficult to replace All-Americans, and that's what he's had to do. He has had to replace, on the men's side, Christian Noble, who many of our listeners
we know that name, and, in this area.
Know that name well, right? I mean, he's a 3-time national champion, breaking Division II records. He's competing on the national and international stage now. He's a professional runner with New Balance. And so, obviously, one of the top distance runners in the country coming through Lee University. So how do you replace a guy like that? And then Coach Morgan referenced it. 2 of their top runners last year. You had Celine Ritter, who was an All-American, and she had national records herself. So how do you go about replacing that? Well, Coach Morgan has built just a team of depth on both sides. I mean, just quality runners from top to bottom, and you're seeing that play out in these races because you've got to earn team points.
Right.
And so it's not just, getting the top finisher there, but you have to have all of your top 5 runners run well in order to score points and win. And that's certainly what they've done so far. So I'm excited for the future. I mean, it's a decorated program, one of our most, if not our most decorated program since joining the NCAA.
Absolutely.
And that's a tribute to Coach Morgan and his staff.
Coach Morgan, I just got a text. Brian Trotter says he's very proud of you. I don't. He's your uncle, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Well, I didn't really want to say that part, but I guess it's all right to throw it out there. Now
you didn't have to tell people he was family. You could have just said he's a big fan.
No, I'll claim him. Yeah.
Loves my work.
Loves my work ethics and all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's go back, revisit. We kind of gave you a good segue because there was no sports on Friday night.
Yeah.
But Lee's going to take care of that.
Yeah, the Raycon Sports Complex, of course, that's a venue that is home to Coach Morgan and the cross country and track and field teams, and they'll host 3 events next spring, Coach?
Yeah, we have 1 in March, 1 in April, and 1 in May.
Wow.
So it's we bring in teams from around the country, top D1, D2 programs from around the country. We're also going to be hosting some TSSAA events in the spring, so you'll hear a little bit more about that as well. We're excited about that. But then it is home to our men's and women's soccer programs, and so Friday night it is a big Gulf South Conference battle against West Florida. West Florida is a top-ranked team on both the men's and women's side. Our teams are top-ranked, and so it's going to be a great showdown. Women will kick off at 5. The men will follow 30 minutes after that, so roughly about 7:15. And so no charge, free admission. Come on out to the Raycon Sports Complex. I looked at the weather. It's just going to be a beautiful fall evening, and so we want to make sure that the fans come out, support the Flames and Lady Flames. And listen, I know football is king, and so oftentimes Friday nights in the fall are wrapped up, with the local high school football. So with all 3 teams not playing on Friday night, it's a great opportunity to come check out the Flames and Lady Flames.
I'm telling you, folks, and you won't find a nicer complex anywhere than what we've got here for Lee University Athletics. So please go out and support. Got a great opportunity to do that. We know how popular soccer is around this area, so we know there's a lot of younger people, middle school, high school, and even younger than that, that are interested in soccer. Bring them out this Friday night. Beautiful weather. Great opportunity to be able to do that. More about Lee Athletics. Where can we go find the schedules for all the events that you guys do?
Yeah, make sure to visit us, leeuflames.com, leeuflames.com. That's our home on the web. And then follow us on social media at leeuflames on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We've got great content put up there. And you can continue to check out Coach Morgan and his teams as they will run again, October 22nd?
Yes, we'll run in Huntsville, Alabama, big D2 meet. So.
Okay, good deal.
Big D2 meet October 22nd in Huntsville, and Huntsville has become a bit of a rival for us, particularly on the men's side, right, Caleb?
Yeah. So we've been back and forth. I think since we've been in the GSC, we've won 4 conference championships in cross, and they've won 3. So it's been back and forth,
And kind of a rival there.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, great to have you in this morning. Carmen, great to see you as always.
Hey, thanks, Dwayne. We appreciate it.
Yep, let's get some more of these interviews lined up. This is great information for our community.
Absolutely. Go Flames.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay put. Mix 104.1.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
See here, it's just a drive-through.
I'm a rubbernecker. I'm one of those. I have to see what's going on.
You got to see what you're just nosy, huh?
Yeah, I am.
I think my wife's the same way. She likes to say, "What's going on over there?"
Yeah.
I'm one of those like it ain't none of my business, and that's the way my daughter Ashlyn is too. She could care less about anything that's not to do with her. Mom, that's not me. I don't care. I can't be involved in that. But anyway, we'll be back with more in just a moment.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Have you checked out the Town Squire Sportswear Selection Fall 2022?
Anna, can you count to 5 without saying 1 or 3?
Sure, 2, 4, 5.
That's right. Our big story is the 2 for $5 breakfast deal at Hardee's.
You got me.
I know, I did.
Bite into our made-from-scratch biscuits today.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mermaid actually started in 1979 as a single store location that had a factory in the back room. Today, we have a 25,000 square foot facility right here that we make all of our mattresses in. We do our own quilting here at Mermaid. We do our own cut and sew operation here. So we really have everything under this roof that it takes to build a good mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Think that we were going to stay on track.
No,
it's
never.
A few minutes after 8. We're going to get the news and stuff here in just a few minutes. But we're getting more reports. You were looking at the Cleveland Fire Department page, Facebook page about the accident?
Yeah, so they posted a picture. We're going to get that up on Mix TV as soon as we can. Yeah, Gideon says he does have that ready. So if you want to go ahead and show that. Yeah, the car went through the building there at Advance Financial, 25th Street at Georgetown Road. Thankfully, they tell us the building was unoccupied at the time, and the driver has been taken to the hospital via EMS.
Yeah, we're just kind of was joking a little bit just in the sense of the drive-through, those kind of things. But, of course, we definitely hope that the driver of that vehicle is fine. Don't know any circumstance at this point, but we'll definitely keep an eye on that and just keep those people in your prayers there. Bridget, let's go ahead and let me get this in first, and we got your weather forecast coming up next.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 79. Clear skies this evening with a low of 48. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 39 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Well, I was going to play a song here, Bridget, but I guess I probably should move along. It's getting close. We do have a special song that I will play after we get into the 8 o'clock hour here in just a little bit. Now, I made up a contest. I will talk for a second. Yesterday, this week it's fall break. We understand that. And so I've been calling it Family Fall Fun Week.
Okay.
I don't think that was an official name that we gave it. You know me, I like to name things. So that's what I called it. We didn't give away any tickets yet. We're going to do that in the 8 o'clock hour as well. Okay. Had a few guests that we worked through in the 7 a.m. hour. So Family Fall Fun Week. Say that 3 times on a Wednesday morning. We're going to be doing some ticket giveaways to, what do we got tickets to? Prater's Mill.
Prater's Mill, yeah. Mayfield Farm Park.
And Mayfield Farm Park. Plus, after the local news, huge announcement. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I'm going to say, go Big Orange.
Right.
And then we'll tell you what the rest is about after the news, okay? News is up next.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden will be in Florida today for an update on Hurricane Ian recovery. He'll meet with people affected and Governor Ron DeSantis.
We've now had more than 2,300 rescues, and our urban search and rescue teams with more than 1,000 personnel have gone door to door to 79,000 structures.
The hurricane made landfall a week ago today. The New York Yankees' Aaron Judge breaks the American League home run record. Call at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas on the Yes Network. Roger Maris hit 61 home runs for the Yankees in 1961. The Major League record is 73, hit by Barry Bonds in 2001. The Judge ball was caught by a Dallas investment executive who says he hasn't decided yet what to do with it. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Wednesday, October 5th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. In news today, Tennesseans who want to cast a ballot in the November 8th state and federal general election have less than 1 week until the voter registration deadline on Tuesday, October 11th. Registering to vote, updating, or checking your registration status is fast, easy, and secure with the Secretary of State's online voter registration system, govotn.gov. Using a computer, phone, or tablet, any U.S. citizen with a driver's license or a photo ID issued by the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security can register in minutes at govotn.gov. Each submission is checked against the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security's database. Voters can also download a paper voter registration application at govotn.gov. Completed paper voter registration applications must be mailed to your local county election commission office or submitted in person. Mailed voter registrations must be postmarked by October 11th. Election Day registration is not available in Tennessee. Early voting for the November 8th state and federal general election starts Wednesday, October 19th and runs Monday to Saturday until Thursday, November 3rd. The deadline to request an absentee by mail ballot is Tuesday, November 1st. From News Channel 9, a former Tennessee state trooper has gone missing after he was sentenced for a misdemeanor assault conviction on a charge that he pulled the face mask off a protester during the COVID-19 pandemic in August 2020. In a Facebook post Monday, Columbia police said 54-year-old Harvey Briggs was last seen in the city on October 1st, the day after receiving a 6-month probation sentence, and he was driving a black 2015 Ford Fusion. He pleaded no contest to the assault charge on September 15th. Before he left, Briggs made several concerning statements to his family, and they haven't heard from him since, police said. Police are asking anyone with additional information to contact them. They did not provide details of Briggs' comments to his family. The terms of Briggs' probation require him to receive permission from his probation officer to leave the county where he lives. Dana McClendon, Briggs' defense attorney, declined to comment Tuesday. Also from News Channel 9, you might see the Tennessee Highway Patrol at your child's school more often. As a part of Governor Bill Lee's executive order on school safety, Tennessee state troopers say they've already started and will continue to be more visible than in past years at Tennessee schools. Troopers were already watching school zones for speeders, but Colonel Matt Perry says you will see them out of their cars as well. Colonel Matt Perry of the Tennessee Highway Patrol commented on the added presence at a Williamson County Policy Talk meeting recently, saying they're driving school parking lots now, not to alarm parents or to let them think there's something going on. However, since they're already there, they might as well ride through. THP won't go banging on doors at schools, but if they see something suspicious or off, they'll be visible. THP says there's close to 1,800 schools in the state, and they don't get to go to all of them, but they want to. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Mix 104.1. Here we are now in the 8 o'clock hour, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock to be exact. This local time brought to you by your local community college, Cleveland State, where they put our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu. Welcome in again to people listening on the radio. Also, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app and MixTV.tv. Well, Bridget, we've got something very special. We'll start it off with this. And that, of course, can only mean one thing, right?
That's right.
So you've got a special announcement that we've been holding here for a few minutes. We've been bursting, wanting to get this out to the listening audience. Tell me details.
Yeah, so we have 2 tickets to give away to Tennessee, or Alabama at Tennessee for October 15th, which of course is next Saturday. And you can register for those right now. Download our free Mix 1041 app presented by CHI Memorial. If you already have the app, you can go register right now to win those tickets.
So you're telling me that we have somehow got 2 tickets to the hottest game on the planet, Alabama at Tennessee, next Saturday, the 15th, and we're going to give that away. We're going to give those 2 tickets away. Got to have the app, right?
That's right. Yeah, download our free Mix 1041 app.
All right, so I'm in. So if you got the app, go ahead, folks. You're not going to have a better chance because these tickets here are definitely the hottest ticket on the planet. So you're definitely going to want to download the app if you don't have it. If you've got the app, go ahead and open it up. Sign up. You'll see it right there. Bridget, I know this is great radio, but I just want to see. I just got to see. If it's on the app, I've got to see it. Where's it at? Well, you know what? My app didn't update yet, so don't you just love it when things just don't work out the way you want them to? Let's see. Let me see if I can swipe up, open up my app again. There you go. Making my app awesome is what it's doing now. All right, so there we go. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. Let's see. All right, so I guess we're going to have to work on that because mine still's not loaded up yet. So keep trying. If it's there, let's go ahead and make sure that you can find it. We'll get some more details on that coming up in just a second. Right now, let's go ahead and check traffic while I'm checking out my app to see what the problem is. Over to you, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Emergency crews still on the scene at 25th Street at Georgetown Road. A car has actually crashed into the building there at Advanced Financial, so be aware of that as you drive. It's not blocking the roadway, but a lot of people, it's slowing down traffic there in that intersection as they are seeing emergency crews on the scene there again. And we do have a picture of that up at mixtv.tv if you're watching there. But a car ran through the building there at Advanced Financial located on 25th Street at Georgetown Road here in Cleveland. So we'll keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.com.
Like the old cake cooking show, whatever it's called. Nailed it. I found it, Bridget.
All right.
It's on when you're on the app. I know Gideon can't get close and personal on that, but when you go to the app, if you swipe to the left one time, it's going to be the first thing there on the left. It says UT versus UA tickets.
All right.
So once I click on that, it opens up and it tells me UT versus Alabama ticket giveaway, blah, 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 and it tells me what to do. Got lots of footballs in the background there. So there you go. That's where it's at. It's kind of like Paul Harvey on page 2 for the rest of the story. So make sure you swipe left one time after you refresh your app, and you'll see it right there on the top left-hand corner, UT versus UA tickets. So there you go. Maybe we need to move that over to page 1. I don't know. That's not my call. I don't know. But anyway, it is Family Fall Fun Week. Is that what I call it? Family Fall Fun Week. I said it right here at WCLE and MixedTV.tv. Bridget, before we do anything else, I want to go ahead and give away something. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
What about we do this? I like doing this in the afternoons. I like playing The Price is Right.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't look like Drew Carey. What's going on with Drew Carey's hair lately? Have you seen?
I don't know. No, I haven't seen it.
I was somewhere the other day. It was at Mountain View Nissan. I was doing a remote there on a Friday from 11 to 1, and they had the TV on in the dealership, and there was Drew Carey doing The Price is Right, and I'm like, my Lord, what's that man done with his hair? I'm one to talk. I have none to do nothing with, so I can say that, but I'm like, what's that man done? But anyway, this is the Price is Right, but we're going to say the caller is right. So, Bridget, you pick which one we're giving away first for our Family Fall Fun Week, and what do you want to do?
Okay, let's give away some Mayfield Farm Park passes.
Okay.
We'll give away 2 of those passes right now. Give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. Be caller number 5 right now.
Caller number 5 is going to get 2. I think I've still got one laying here from yesterday. From yesterday afternoon. And I couldn't say the word corn maze. Corn maze. I don't know why I couldn't say that yesterday afternoon, but I can say it this morning. So 2 tickets, Mayfield Farm Park. What we're doing, caller 5, Family Fun Fall Week. So hit us up right now. Sheridan's answering the phones out there. We want to hear from you. We'll be back with more in just a moment while we take your calls.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hey, listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Right here in Cleveland.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE, welcome back in here. Time now to get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget, who is celebrating today?
Okay, happy anniversary to Holly and Eric Mountain today. They are celebrating their 3rd wedding anniversary today. Gavin Hoog is 11 today. Dwight and Diane Orr celebrated their 48th wedding anniversary yesterday. Their son says they are the best grandma and papa to their 3 kids. Sandy Harrison is celebrating today, and then Kendall Cates is 22 today. Her parents sent that in to us and have requested that we play Taylor Swift 22. So we'll do that coming up here in just a minute. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
Bridget got you on full screen there a few seconds ago. You see that?
Yeah.
You're kind of looking at the corner of your eye there, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Bridget takes over Cleveland right there. I'll tell you what, while we're here, let's go ahead and get an air quality report and update. What's happening outside? Do we need to stay in today, Bridget?
Well, no, things are going to be fine. It is brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air.
Threw you a curveball there, didn't I?
Air quality for our area today is good. Pollen count is at medium today. Dale's Heating and Air, service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
Whenever you said air quality, it's good, I wanted to go, it's good.
It's good, yes.
If you're watching on Mixed TV, you did the touchdown extra point, hands in the air type thing. And if you didn't know, you don't care. All right, let's go ahead. Time now for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99. Any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 79. Clear skies this evening with a low of 48. And then for tomorrow, sunny skies with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 38 degrees.
Bridget, one more time. It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
That's the air quality report, not the Philgo.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Well, also in news today, we've been talking about different things going on. We told you it was World Teachers Day, which we say, make sure you say thank you to a teacher. Their thank you is that they're on fall break. Also, it's National Do Something Nice Day, and Bridget says, paid someone a compliment. I'm ready.
You're doing a great job this morning.
Oh, okay. Boy, you really had to think hard on that one, didn't you?
Just kidding.
Bridget, I love your blue jean jacket this morning. It looks so nice on Mixed TV. But another thing that's happening today, it's the 60th anniversary of the Beatles' first single, Love Me Do.
Okay.
Do you know the words to Love Me Do?
Not all of them.
Can you play the harmonica part of Love Me Do?
No, I cannot.
Well, 60 years ago today, the Beatles released their first single, and everyone lost their minds. Love Me Do hit record stores in England on October the 5th, back in 1962, back before Spotify was available. You know, now we'd just go to Spotify or Apple Music, and we would just download it. We wouldn't go to a music store. What's a music store? Have you ever been in a music store, Bridget?
Yes,
of
course.
What was the name of it?
Yeah, remember Camelot?
Camelot,
at Bradley Square Mall?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you remember Cat's Records and Tapes?
No, I don't remember that one.
I mean, that was actually in the name, tapes.
Yeah.
They sold tapes.
Yep.
And you're probably wondering what the heck that is. But anyway, all right, so with this in mind, guess what we've got to play, Bridget? What would you think the next song's going to be?
Probably Love Me Do by the Beatles.
Well, here it is. On its 60th anniversary, here's the Beatles.
At Mermaid Mattress, we try to buy from as many local vendors as we can. Our foam company that we buy from is here in Cleveland. Our spring maker, Leggett & Platt, is in Atlanta. Our wood comes from Kentucky. So it's all right here on bordering the state of Tennessee. So we really are a local company.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank
to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Wenger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
Jobs.
Welcome back in here to Mix 104.1 on this midweek Wednesday. Bridget, we released some information earlier, and it was pretty significant. If you are a Tennessee Volunteer fan, can you revisit that for me, please?
Yeah, sure. So we are giving away tickets. Alabama at Tennessee, of course, next Saturday, October 15th. We have 2 tickets to give away on our Mix 104.1 app. So if you have downloaded our app, you can go register right now. We'll announce that winner, of course, next Tuesday. But if you don't have our app, it's a free and easy download. So go to our Mix 104.1 app, whether that's your Google App Store, if you have an Apple iPhone, your App Store there, it's very easy to do.
What if I got a flip phone? Will that still work?
I don't know. It might.
What about a Razor? If I got one of those Razor phones, remember those? The old flip Razors? Everybody wanted the hot pink one. Did you have a hot pink Razor back in the day?
No, never had one.
You wasn't that cool?
No, I wasn't there yet.
You wasn't? Let's go ahead and check traffic. Over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are still working to clear up that accident that happened earlier. It's not blocking the roadway, but a car actually ran into the Advanced Financial Building on 25th Street at Georgetown Road. So still could see a slowdown in that intersection as emergency crews on the scene there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at the same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys will check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this second contest going because we're running out of time. You mentioned the HHM text line. Of course, HHM, full service CPAs you can trust. I think you just said that. That just kind of rung in my head. So, it works. Commercials work, people. Bridget just said it, and it's stuck in my head. So it's one of those things that, why don't we use the HHM text line? I think you did this yesterday. And maybe since it's World Teacher Day, or no, maybe we can use the National Do Something Nice Day. If you will text us your name at 614-6499, your name, and just say something nice, like, hello, have a good day, you look wonderful, or whatever. I mean, I don't care what they text, just as long as it's a compliment or something nice on this National Do Something Nice Day.
All right.
Then we'll put them in the drawing for 2 tickets to Prater's Mill.
Okay.
So they got 30 minutes. We're going to announce that in 30 minutes from now. So you need to open up, or not open up, I guess you're going to text us on the HHM text line, 614-6499, and you're just going to tell us your name. We need your name because we got to know who you are. And then you just got to text something nice. You can just say, hello, good morning, happy Wednesday, Bridget, I love your jacket. You can do whatever you want to text. It's fine. You can say, Dwayne, I love the way your hair looks today. That's still a compliment. I mean, even though it's not true, that would work. So whatever you want to text, it's National Do Something Nice Day. You're going to pay the first compliment, and then we're going to pay the second compliment by giving you a pair of tickets to go to Prater's Mill.
There you go.
All right.
So text us right now. You're entered into that drawing, 614-6499.
So Prater's Mill, that's this weekend, right?
Yeah, that is this Saturday and Sunday in Dalton. You can enjoy handmade arts and crafts, southern cooking, face painting, and pony rides. I-75 at exit 341. Just follow the signs to Prater's Mill Country Fair. Again, that is happening this Saturday and Sunday.
All right, that's a big deal. I was telling you yesterday when you was talking about it, I used to go to Prater's Mill every year. We didn't miss it. Me and Karen never missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost like a religion, like, hey, it's Prater's Mill weekend.
Time to go.
Mark everything off the calendar. We're going. What do you mean it's somebody's birthday anniversary? They're going to have to wait. I mean, that's just how it used to be. And Prater's Mill, kind of back full force doing its thing. So that will be fun. So again, recapping the contest that we're doing right now, it's on the HHM text line. What you got to do, you got to text 614-6499. Today is National Do Something Nice Day. All you got to do, text your name, text something nice. Just say hello. That'd be fine. Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday, those type things, happy peak of the week. Here's a good one. Happy Hump Day. Maybe they could text that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And maybe put the little camel emoji out there. That would be cool.
Yeah.
If somebody does that, we're going to give them a Hardee's breakfast.
Okay.
So if somebody does Happy Hump Day and does, I don't know, is there even a camel emoji?
I think so.
You think so?
Look.
All right.
Yeah.
You remember, what was that? That's how you spell Mississippi, M-I-S-S, double bag, Anyway,
Yeah.
my mind's in 15 different places right now. But anyway, that's what you're doing. Do that. Text us, and we're not looking for a compliment for us. We just want you to say something nice.
If you've ever tried selling something online that you don't need, you've probably used Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, like billions of other people looking to buy and sell anything from kids' toys to expensive furniture. Well, cyber criminals use those two websites too. And last year, nearly 20% of people using Facebook Marketplace reported getting scammed. Our consumer technology reporter, Jamie Tucker, set out to see just how these scams work.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace attracts scammers because there's already money involved. To show you what I mean, I'm going to list this digital camera for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Taking a few photos, adding the description, and then posting it to several local Facebook trading groups.
Within 30 minutes, 8 people had messaged me asking if it was still available. Most of the responses I got appear to be real people in my area, but some are from Facebook accounts clearly created by scammers. This buyer shows no profile photo, no posts, and no friends. Even if their profile has been filled out a little, look closer. This person asked about another item I listed. Clicked on her profile, searched her photo online using the website 10i. The scammer had stolen this photo of a New Jersey lawyer, Dina Weffer, from a newspaper in 2014. They did that to set up the fake profile for a Colleen Reyes. One common scam on Marketplace and Craigslist is a potential buyer asking you to prove you're human by sending a Google verification code. The code allows the scammer to set up a new Google Voice number tied to your phone number that they can use to scam other people. Another common scam, a woman says she'll send a cashier's check to me for the item I listed, and for my trouble, she'll pay a little more and ask that I wire her the difference. Well, if you carry through with that, the cashier's check is going to bounce and you'll have to reimburse the bank. Never send the item until it's paid for, and keep all conversations with potential buyers on Facebook.
If you're selling something locally, ask the buyer to meet you in a public place, such as the police department parking lot, and only take cash. You can use Venmo and Zelle. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Mix 104.1. Good morning out there, everybody. On a midweek Wednesday, it is National Do Something Nice Day. We've given you a chance to do something nice. Bridget, we're asking people to go on the HHM text line, 614-6499, and just text us their name and just do something nice, like say, hello, happy Wednesday. I said happy hump day with a camel emoji. I mean, am I saying that right? Is it a camel emoji or?
No, that's what I would say.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about stuff like that. I just kind of work my way through it. So if you do that, you're going to be put into a drawing for 2 tickets to Prater's Mill. That's all you got to do. And see, being nice is going to pay off this morning. And so we hope that you will do that. You got about 20 minutes before we announce the winner. Again, the HHM text line, 614-6499. All you got to do is text something nice with your name. If you can do that, you're in the running for the tickets. And if you got a camel emoji, text us that. We'll give you a free, the first one that does that gets a free Hardee's combo. So we're going to do that as well.
Good.
All right.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 78. Clear skies this evening with a low of 47. Mainly sunny tomorrow with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 40 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Well, Bridget, I'm doing a little bit of Casey Kasem right here. It's time for a long distance dedication.
Yeah, so this song goes out to Kendall Kate, who is 22 today.
Yeah, can you imagine what song it would be?
This one.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Request, right, Bridget? That song was for a birthday girl.
Yes, Kendall Kate is 22 today.
22.
Yeah.
I've seen people tell me that I look like bad news, but it wasn't in the way that I think that Taylor Swift was referring to it in that song. So I guess there's different ways to look at things out there. Hey, today is National Do Something Nice Day, and we put a little challenge out to you, our listeners. And as always, you are very colorful and coming through with different things out there. Now, I said that I would like for somebody to be a part of this and say Happy Hump Day and send us a camel emoji. I don't know. I didn't even know if that was possible, but you said we had somebody do that.
Yeah, so Josh Owens from Rick's Plumbing did that.
Oh, Josh,
so he
the
wins
man.
the Hardee's combo.
So he can come on by here and get him a Hardee's combo just for a camel emoji. That'll be something you can talk about it later today at lunch. Hey, I sent a camel emoji to somebody and got a free breakfast. You were figuring out, well, how does all that tie in together? Now, there was one other, and that was a pretty funny one on there, too.
Yes, so this was signed Steve, but this is not Steve
It's
Hartline's
not Steve's number, yeah.
It says, Dwayne, you've always been an inspiration to me.
So that's somebody paying a compliment. Yeah, it wasn't Steve. We know that. He would use other language that I've been something to him, and it's in his backside. But anyway, so we got people texting, wanting to get in the drawing.
Mary Helen, Texas, have a blessed day. Christina Pierce, have a good day. Joey Ezel, we appreciate you. Bud Kinches, let's see, Pam Noons, Rosa Cox, Randy Cooley, Craig Dillard, Josh Owens, as we already mentioned. This one is from... One second. Amy Cabot. Let's see. Barbara Ratcliffe. Aletha Jones. Yeah, getting a lot in this morning. Tina Ledford over at Wackett Realtors.
Well, good.
Bridget Blankenship. Yeah, good morning to all of you.
Yeah, so good morning to everybody that's texting the HHM text line. And you're in the running for 2 tickets to Prater's Mill. But Bridget, what's even more pleasing than that is you're telling somebody to have a good day.
That's right.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because we don't get that very often around here. All right, so continue to text. You got about 15 more minutes. Maybe we'll run over a few more of those. Josh, you made my day, buddy, with Rick's Plumbing. He made my day by texting a camel emoji.
Yep.
I was hoping someone would do that and not leave me just hanging there, sitting on a hump or on a bump. or on a log, whatever you want to say. So thanks to Josh. We're gonna just if somebody else does that, we'll give another Hardee's combo. If somebody else can do that one more time, it's just so much fun to be able to give away Hardee's combos. It is time for sports right now. This is presented by Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Oh, yeah. Here's where I'm going to start off this morning as I'm tomahawking. I don't think that's a word, but I'm doing the tomahawk chop right here in the studio as the Atlanta Braves won the National League East for the 5th time in a row last night by defeating the Miami Marlins 2-1. It was the Braves' 22nd division title all-time, most in Major League Baseball history. You're probably saying, well, how did they do it this year? If you think back to June the 1st, the Braves were 10.5 games trailing the New York Mets. And here's how they did it. They went 78-33 wins and losses, 78 wins, 33 losses, best in Major League Baseball. Runs per game, 5.2, best in Major League Baseball. Their bullpen, first in Major League Baseball. That's how you overcome a 10.5 game deficit and become the NL East champions for the 5th time in a row. Now they'll have a bye, the Braves will, in this what they call the wild card round, and they will play in the divisional round beginning on Tuesday, October the 11th. Now who will be the Braves' opponent? Well, the wild card round starts on Friday, and it's going to be the Phillies at the Cardinals. The Cardinals are the higher seed, and that all 3 games will be played at St. Louis, and whoever wins that matchup will face the Braves starting on Tuesday. Now, the other divisional rounds, I should say the other wild card series that begins on Friday. In the AL, it's the Rays at the Guardians, the Mariners at the Blue Jays. I've already mentioned the Phillies at the Cardinals and the Padres at the Mets. Those are the ones that will have to, somebody's going to be eliminated, and the other one will move on in the divisional round to play the top 2 seeds in the AL and the NL. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested, the World Series gets started on October the 28th. The last regular season game for the Atlanta Braves will be today, taking on those Marlins, 4:10 on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Other baseball news, huge here. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees broke Roger Maris's 61-year-old American League home run record, hitting his 62nd home run last night in Texas. The business person who caught the ball said he didn't know what he was going to do with it yet. Of course, the all-time record for Major League Baseball home runs in the NL was Barry Bonds with 73. May be a little tainted. That is something you decide for yourself. Hey, high school football on Thursday. What about this? Ottawa will be at Bradley Thursday night, 7 o'clock is the kickoff. Moved it from Friday to Thursday. That's tomorrow night. You'll hear that on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. And that's supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Tickets available, Bridget, at the Town Squire. I bring up the Town Squire. We put a post out on our Facebook page. We want to recognize a few students, please.
Yeah, so the Town Squire congratulates their middle school and high school students of the month for September. You can stop by the Town Squire and register your students today, but the September winners are Kinley Dew, the daughter of Ken Dew over at Simmons Bank, a 7th grader at Cleveland Middle School, and then Timothy Collier, a sophomore at Cleveland High School. So congratulations to the students of the month from the Town Squire.
Yeah, good stuff there. We failed to do that, meant to do that in the 7:30 sports as well. Wanted to give those accolades out. Again, don't forget, tomorrow, Ottawa at Bradley. Tickets available at the Town Squire. So pick up your tickets and go ahead and get your Student of the Month signed up. Now, keep in mind, Cleveland Walker Valley is off on Friday. So that means for the first time that I can remember ever since I've been around the station, no Friday night football in the middle of high school football season, with Bradley being moved to Thursday, Cleveland Walker Valley off because of fall break. nobody's going to be playing Friday night as far as our 3 high schools. So with that being said, Carmen Lastoria says he's going to invite you down to Lee University on the campus there for the real football, is what he called it, as they'll have soccer going on the campus of Lee University on Friday night. Maybe that'd be a great time to take young folks out and let them see the Lady Flames and Flames in action right here in Cleveland. All right, that's it. Braves win, Braves win, Braves win for the 5th time in a row. They are NL East champs. They are off after today. Today they will play, and then they'll be off till Tuesday when they await the winner of the Phillies and the Cardinals matchup. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland. They're located on Paul Hood Parkway, open 7 days a week. CHI Memorial says hello, human kindness. This sports report has been brought to you by Solutions Finance. Where Ricky Hentz and Greg Redmond. I saw Greg Redmond walking down the street the other day. No, I did not stop to pick him up. I just kind of waved at him as I went by, and I didn't try to run him over or anything, Bridget. I just kind of waved.
That's
and
good.
He's always walking around. That man is a walking man.
Yeah.
And I guess he likes to walk, run. He does all those things. But anyway, that is our friends there at Solutions Finance. Let's go ahead right here, and let's hear from our friends at Direct Primary Care. I believe we got Stacy Flowers.
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. It's Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy Flowers joins us. Stacy, in person. What are you kidding?
I know. It's great to be here.
Where is my Coke Zero for Debbie Downer?
I know. When I got out of the car, I thought it would have been great. It would have been hilarious if I would have brought you a Coke.
Would have been.
Would have been.
Well,
and see, now I wish that they would have had the Cokes back that have names on them, and I could have got one with a name. It could have been a whole thing.
Well, whatever. We'll do it next time. Well, Stacy, look, Direct Primary Care Associates, you know, you have all types of visits, all types of reasons for seeing you. What I wanted to ask you about today, what happens when people are sick and that sick visit at Direct Primary Care Associates?
So we have a great communication tool for our patients to contact us to let us know that they're sick, that they're in need. It's called our Spruce app. It's a HIPAA compliant, which means it meets all privacy guidelines. And with that app, our patients have direct capability to text us. So just like texting your provider directly. So our patients really love that benefit and that direct access to us. But if they're sick, if they're not feeling well, if they just have some concerns about some symptoms that they're having, then they will frequently message us, hey, this is what's going on. This is how long I've had symptoms. And then through that avenue, we're able sometimes to handle that right there directly through that telemedicine app if there is not a need for them to be seen face to face. But we really pride ourselves on our ability to get our patients in quickly. And so now, as long as our patients are flexible with their time availability, it may not be a first morning appointment, that we have available, but we keep appointment slots available throughout the day so that we can get in people that need those sick visits so that they can access that care quickly.
And you talk about personal care, being able to text your provider what's going on is an unbelievable benefit, and I think one of the best benefits of Direct Primary Care Associates.
It really is. It's such a great benefit for our patients, and many times whenever we get people in our office who it is their first visit and they don't quite know what to expect, and we go through and tell them everything about our services, everything that's included and how they use those services, when we get to that part where we talk about that Spruce app and we talk about how easily it is for them to access us, and they've been used to in the past calling a doctor's office, leaving a voicemail on a nurse line. They might get a call back that day and they might not. And we want to take out that part of the equation and let them have that direct access to the provider. When they message us during business hours, we get them an answer back that same business day. If they're sick after hours, we do have providers that are on call after hours and on weekends that can help and address their needs at that time as well.
How can people find out more about Direct Primary Care Associates?
They can check us out at our website, directpca.com, and find out all about our business model, all about our different clinics in the Cleveland, Athens, and Dalton area, soon to be Knoxville, and they can find out all about our included services.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hands. You might think they're just for waving, but they can be used for all kinds of things, like making made-from-scratch biscuits at Hardee's.
Bite into the new 2 for $5 breakfast deal only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 104.1 WCLE going to get a quick check of traffic here as we're getting close to the end of the morning show here in just a few minutes. Got a couple of special interviews we're going to be playing after we get off the air. And Bridget, let's go ahead and get that final check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning besides that car that hit the building there, the Advanced Financial Building, 25th Street at Georgetown Road. Could possibly still see some emergency crews on the scene there. So again, that's 25th Street at Georgetown Road. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Misfit Tacos is Cleveland's home for chef-crafted tacos with bold, unique flavors that have our community talking. With combos starting at $8.99 and a full kids menu, Misfit Tacos is perfect for the whole family.
Bridget, I think we do have some news now that we can release. We're getting ready to put this on our social media in just a minute. We did get some information about that crash at Advanced Financial. So what is the latest report there that we're hearing?
Let's see. Let me pull it up here. So the car was headed westbound on 25th Street when the driver crossed over the median and struck the building. The driver is a white male, age 46, had a seizure, and that's what caused the crash. He did have serious injuries, but not life-threatening. He was taken to the hospital via EMS. All
right, so that is something that we will have this on our breaking news on our social media coming up here in just a little bit, along with the picture that we had posted there, or we're going to be posting from there as well. Again, as I said earlier, just keep those that individual in your thoughts and prayers, and hope that everything at the end of the day turns out okay. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to just run through the break here for just a second. We're going to come back, get a final check of weather in just a minute. We'll wrap up our little contest that we've been doing with the HHM text line, and get ready for a couple of interviews that we've got for you for the radio and Mixed TV. Be right back.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Beerthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer,
a squeezer, or just plain particular. We promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams of the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning till the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 1041.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 1041.
This local time brought to you by your local community college, Cleveland State, where they put our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu as we welcome back in Mix TV here as well. Couple of big broadcasts going on for Bridget and myself coming up Friday and Saturday. I want to kind of let you know what's going on Friday first. We'll be at Aaron's Furniture, located there on 20th Street and Key Street. They're having what they call their Oktoberfest at Aaron's Furniture. They're raffling off. They'll have free raffle tickets as they will raffle off a 50-inch TV. Man, that's the Cleveland store only. What a great time that'll be. And this is for guys too, so come by. They have riding mowers, power tools, perfect stuff for that special man cave you've been thinking about. No money down with weekly payments. Again, join us at 20th and Key Street on Friday from 3 to 5 as we are there with Aaron's Furniture to celebrate Oktoberfest. Get your free raffle ticket for that 50-inch TV. Hot dogs will be served. Go to aarons.com for more details. And then, Bridget, you have a broadcast on Saturday.
That's right. I'll be live at Bradley Square Mall. The 100 Black Men of Bradley County will be hosting their annual Walk of Life Health Fair from 10 to 2 on Saturday. Free admission and free screenings, including blood pressure testing, also fitness and health education, hospice services, financial and nutrition resources, voter registration, and more. It's all happening at Bradley Square Mall this Saturday. The 100 Black Men of Bradley County's annual Walk of Life Health Fair from 10 to 2 Saturday. We'll be there from 10 to 12.
And I'll also be working on Saturday from 10 to noon right there with you, Bridget, but I'll be in Athens in the Friendly City for the Pumpkin Town celebration as we're looking forward for that. It's the 20th Annual Fall Festival in downtown Athens. The event is from 10 to 5. We'll be there from 10 to noon talking about everything that is going on there. It's also Sounds of the Summer, their final concert. They're wrapping up the day as the Dexter Thomas Band will be there. 250 plus arts, crafts, and food vendors and info vendors will be there for this downtown festival called Pumpkin Town. We hope that you will come by and visit us on Saturday as well in downtown Athens from 10 to 5. Looking forward to being there. Well, Bridget, before we do the weather, we want to go ahead and go through that HHM text line. We're going to be announcing the winner coming up. We're going to send them a text out. I want to say thanks to Pam and Rodney over at Flowers and Things. She texted me personally and says, "Good morning. Have a great day." Pam, right back at you, and Rodney, or Randy as well. I don't know why I said Rodney. Randy as well over at Flowers and Things. And Bridget, we had a few more things that came through that text line?
Yes, so we heard from Sheila Evans, and then I'm looking for the name on this one. Danielle Evans also texted us as well. Devin Fansler, Barbara Ratcliffe, and then this one did not have a name. So, yeah, hearing from lots of people this morning.
Lots of people. And we've already given away one Hardee's breakfast combo because they texted an emoji of a camel for what I said, Happy Hump Day, and I said the first one that could do that, and that was Josh from Rick's Plumbing,
That's
right?
right. Yeah, and the second one was Devin Fansler, so congratulations.
Okay. All right, so we gave away 2 Hardee's breakfast combos just for being nice today. It is National Do Something Nice Day, so tell someone that that they're thinking of them. Maybe hold the door open, and what a lot of people hope that you do if they work in the restaurant industry, tip a little extra, give a proper comment. It says, here's what this says. It says, give a proper compliment that doesn't make you look dumb.
Okay.
I mean, how can you, what kind of compliment would you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bridget, I like your microphone there. I mean, I don't know. What's a dumb compliment? I don't know. So anyway, National Be Nice, Do Something Fun Day, something like that to people, and enjoy that. Let's go ahead. We will be texting our winner, so if you were a part of that, we'll be giving you the text here after we get all the names together and see how many it was. We'll do our random generator and see who wins the 2 tickets to Prater's Mill on our Family Fall Fun Week. And it continues this afternoon, Bridget. I think you should give away 2 tickets on your midday show today.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
Promise.
If I don't forget, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Skies, a high of 78. Clear skies this evening with a low of 48. Sunny for tomorrow with a high of 81. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 45 degrees.
Guess I need to turn my mic on. All right, that's going to wrap up Mixed Mornings here on the radio and also on mixedtv.tv. We're getting ready to hit local Fox News, local news, and then, we're going to skip local news. We're going to go ahead and go into a interview with Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. They have a special thing called their LEAP grant. Steve was able to interview someone that's a part of that, and we're going to hear that timely interview coming up here in just a few minutes. So stay right here with us on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Hello, everyone. Back on Mix 104.1 and mixedtv.tv. And we are talking with the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union Idea Leap Grant finalist. And we're going to be talking with Christopher Wood of Be Caffeinated. Christopher, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing great. You're a finalist. And tell me what do you make of being a finalist? How does that make you feel?
It feels great. We're super honored to be finalists. There were a ton of awesome businesses that applied for this and fought for it, and it's been a long battle, and we're excited to be in the top 5.
Well, we're told by TVFCU 150 amazing entrepreneurs who applied, making the achievement a big honor. Grants for $50,000, $20,000, also 3 for $10,000. So tell me about Be Caffeinated.
Yes, sir. So we are a drive-through coffee company. We started a little over 3 years ago in Red Bank, Tennessee. There's my cat. We specialize in cafe quality coffee and drive-through convenience. We roast our coffee with our sister company, New Wave Coffee Roasters, in our North Shore location. And we started a bakery in May, and we're looking to expand our operations into producing some New York-style bagels for our shop. So that's kind of what inspired us to apply for this Idea Leap grant and what we're looking at to get the money for.
We're joined by Christopher Wood of Be Caffeinated. Boy, I could go for a New York-style bagel right about now, you know what?
Yeah, I think most people can. That's what we're aiming for.
That's exactly right. So you're in Red Bank, is that correct?
Yes, sir. We have 4 locations around town.
And tell us where those are.
Yeah, so we're in Red Bank on Dayton Boulevard in the old Central Park building. We're in North Shore behind the Big Chillin' Grill. Next to the garage. We're in the old Heavenly Wings building by the zoo on East 3rd Street, and we're on Chat State's campus in the cafeteria.
Boy, that is just tremendous, and you said you've been going for 3 years now. Well, you've got this LEAP grant competition. How are you preparing for it?
Yeah, so this weekend I'm working to perfect my bagel recipe, and we are for the Idea Leap grant, they give everyone access to a pitch coach. so that everyone's kind of at the same level when it comes to the pitch. On October 18th, that night, the 5 finalists will do their pitch kind of Shark Tank style for the judges there. And, you're kind of competing for that first place, 50 grand grant. Second place is that 20 grand. And then third, fourth, and fifth still get 10 grand. So no matter what, you walk away with a really nice sum. So
certainly. So what does TVFCU making this possible, putting this on, what does that mean to you personally?
Yeah, we've been working with TVFCU for a couple years now. They are really great to work with. They have such a huge focus on small businesses and community building. I've personally been working with Marcus, and he's great. And we, a couple years ago, got the Idea Leap loan, which is different from the grant, but it's how we were able to secure funding for our roaster and our North Shore location and how we started roasting coffee. So they're really awesome. They're really easy to work with and definitely have a heart for small businesses and, the smaller guys out there.
Well, Christopher Wood, Be Caffeinated. How can people get more information about Be Caffeinated?
Yeah, so we're really big on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram, we're Be Caffeinated CHA, and on Facebook, we're I think just Be Caffeinated. We also have a website you can go to and a TikTok. But Instagram and Facebook are our big guys. We post pretty much every day. Have fun drinking the moments and signature drinks and do a lot of really fun, silly content with our baristas. So.
Christopher Wood. Christopher, we really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much, and hey, good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Don't forget, you can watch the Leap Grant competition, as Christopher talked about, the pitch competition on mixtv.tv on October 18th.